Out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Doncic with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's James missing. And here's Denver. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season. And most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Here's Doncic. Denver getting their last shot to go. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right on.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Doncic with a screen on Gordon. LeBron outside. Doncic with a screen for James. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. He hits the second from the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Murray down low, working on James. Murray, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Murray against LeBron. Pulls it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Finney-Smith kicks to LeBron. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Brown. Finney-Smith defending. 4 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon. With the clock winding down. Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And how about the urgency there on Gordon's drive? Pushing past the defense for that one.
LeBron outside. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Back to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Gordon. pass to Brown. There's the triple, and the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. James looking around.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Good on the bucket. Murray's got 8.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Lakers trail by 8. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Gordon, and there it is for him.
In production, one of the things James does best, he's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The three from LeBron, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nuggets. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the small forward. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Shot clock at 6. Watson's shot is good. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. They set the pick. Murray for 3. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Over James. Good D by LeBron.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Hachimura against Gordon. It's Jokic, top of the key. Shoots over Hachimura. Jokic, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Fires for 3. Denver grabs the miss. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West. an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket, and it's Murray with the jam.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jokic passes to Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Watson's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
James dishes to Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's LeBron. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
46 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. And James pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic against Murray. James sets the screen for Doncic. Floats it up for James. And stolen by Gordon. Inside, here's Jokic. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Brown. Pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on James. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing in.
Oh, amazing. Perfect timing there.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
33. And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Wrong. They're thinking about the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Alex Len. Then it's Austin Reed. Then it's Connect. And it's Kleba in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
They grabbed their own miss. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Charge a screen on Kleba. And a wide open look for Porter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's Najee. And he jams it with authority.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
On deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the middle. The layup off target. Lakers trail by 7. Vanderbilt the pass to Len. Back to Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Kleba sets the screen for Reeves. Offensive rebound.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Reeves the pass to Len. Back to Reeves. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kleba with a screen on Westbrook. Reeves with it, now guarded by Porter. Kleba, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Pass to Najee. Now here's Porter. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Len, can they get it? And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers. Westbrook with it. Nothing on the board. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Banked in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 10. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. 5 on the clock. Pass to Connect. From past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Strawther. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Denver up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And here's James outside. Rebound by Murray. Denver leading by 12. Great D that time from James. And here are the Lakers. James crowbars it in.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
LeBron against Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 10. Doncic outside. James outside. Over Murray. And that one comes up a bit short. Denver shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
LeBron against Gordon. And here is James. Now Doncic from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Gordon. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back. And Watson slams it in.
Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
Shoots from the line. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 14. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Murray against James. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical, Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
James kicks to Doncic.
2 minutes remain in this ball. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. From deep, Jokic. A rebound by the Lakers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Doncic. Takes the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Outside Gordon. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep, James. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nuggets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jamal Murray.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Taking no chances they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And here's Denver. 17 points was their biggest margin. Deep two from Murray. Ball's knocked loose. Fires the three. LeBron grabs the miss. Doncic outside. Pass to James. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy.
Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Draymond Green. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Doncic, following the score by Golden State. And he's going for the lob! And slam dunk by James.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
On the wing, Curry, checked by James. Puts the move on. And a nice layup by Curry.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is James. Doncic, a screen on Butler. The rebound by Post.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Now, here is James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. James has gotten his second bucket.
You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
On the wing, Curry. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 6 points.
The quickness of Curry makes quick defensive reads, knowing precisely when to knife inside.
Payton against Doncic. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 8.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Doncic against Payton. Out to James. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. The Warriors leading. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Outside, Finney-Smith. Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Green. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 5 now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Curry, fires the three. Hachimura with a rebound. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And here's Butler outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Stephen Curry getting it done. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Doncic left side. Blocked! Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Curry from deep three-point land. A quick shot there. It's off target. James with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. James, a freight train coming.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Curry passes to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Deflected! Green gets up and powers it down. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Curry gets the bucket.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And he lobs it up. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Curry. Six on the shot clock. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And Doncic, here we go. Good D by Payton. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. The Lakers trail. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Finney-Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Finney-Smith's got 6.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
James against Curry. 1:52 left to play in the half. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge. Doncic
against Payton. Doncic, a screen on Payton. It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Payton against Doncic. James, a screen on Payton. Here's Doncic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 7 points in the game.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Curry against James. Outside Payton. Pass to Butler. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
James, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's post. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 17 seconds left in the first half. Charity stripe shot. No luck on that one. Butler surveying the floor. And here's Curry for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Now here's Hield. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. And here's Kuminga for 3. It doesn't go for him. Tipped. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Reeves. Out to Kleba. Here's Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Kuminga for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Kleba. Going inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call, and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Now here's Hield. He's scoreless to the inside. Here's Jackson-Davis, and that one is stuffed right through. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Podziemski, and he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Warriors lead by 5.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's Reeves. Banked it in off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Hield. Jackson Davis a screen. And it's Hield missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Hield.
Yeah, just a strong finish. Dalton Connect, not to be denied.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Knocks down the triple.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Hield against Reeves. Pass to Connect. Here's the floater. And there's the rejection. Hield against Reeves. Outside Podziemski. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves with the ball. And it's Hield picking him up. Here's Lynn. Hits the jump hook.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside Hield. There's a screen by Kuminga. The drive by Hield. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Able to complete the play, but he's showing some strength physically and mentally.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Here's Vanderbilt. No good. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Pass to Moody. Hield with the ball. 15 seconds left in the third. And he goes in for the dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. An open look for Vanderbilt. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Hayes. Luka Doncic is out there with James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Hachimura in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Hachimura finds James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Gary Payton II.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul him.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Pass to Payton. Butler on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Post shot, no good. Lakers trail by 5. James with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Hachimura from long range, buries it from 3. Hachimura's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Curry, beyond the arc. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Inside. Doncic passes to Hayes. Payton against Doncic. James, a screen on Payton. Throws it up high. Butler with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to post. Outside Curry. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. So it's Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. And here's Hayes. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Curry. Payton with a screen on James. And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 26 points.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
James passes to Doncic. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter here. James against Butler. Fades and shoots. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Warriors lead by 7. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
Payton against Doncic. James, a screen on Payton. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Post.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
2 points. That one goes. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Oh, there's the alley. Butler with a steal. Here's Payton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Doncic against Payton. Pulls up on the wing. Kept alive. Pass to Curry. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson.
Quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Jimmy Butler. Curry is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green, and it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Curry. Pass to Post. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
Here's Brown. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Jokic grabs the miss. It's the Nuggets ball. It's a three-point game. Breaks and reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's the screen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is how competitive Curry is. You got a great competitive spirit. You drain a three on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Now, here's Jokic. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Curry on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Offensive rebound. Jokic kicks to Watson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Jokic, so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Payton outside. Pass to Curry. The three. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone. What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
Murray, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Count that one.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Coach Adelman. David.
We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Murray down low. Payton's there. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Curry looking around. It's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. There's a screen. Clock at 6. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 15 points.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Murray against Payton. And it's Murray with the jam. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Outside Curry. Down low. Green, the pass to Curry. Driving the lane to the inside. Post. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Stephen Curry's out there with Payton. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Post in at the center position. Jokic sets the screen for Murray with the drive. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Stolen. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Payton against Murray. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete. He throws it down with some major force.
Here's the screen. Curry outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown, the pass to Gordon. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Here's Brown, guarded by Curry. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Here's Butler. Pass to Post. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Watson the screen. A nice shot by Brown.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That is his first foul of the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Curry, pass to post. He takes it in. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Murray, 11 points in the game. And that one drops. Murray's got 13. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, DA. Butler on the way. He's covered by Murray. And it's Butler missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Outside Gordon. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Here's Post. Back to Curry. This one for 3. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
We've got Russell Westbrook. Dario Saric is out there at court. And it's Strawther in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. High arcing shot. Now Podziemski. Now here's Moody. Back to Podziemski. It's stolen by Saric. And now the Nuggets, fast break, Porter with it. Now guarded by Hield.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now here's Westbrook. He's defended by Pajemski. Westbrook with the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
You know, even inside, Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Hield outside. Outside, Kuminga. To the paint. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Pass to Pajemski. Hield outside. A 3-ball. Saric grabs the board. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
And it's blocked. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Nuggets leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Westbrook passes to Najee. They set the screen. Here's Strother, covered by Hield. Strother, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Hield outside. For 3. Pass to Pajemski. Hield with it. He has yet to score. The shot's good.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Stay there.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded close. From deep. Strother, no good. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kuminga, no good. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Out to the right wing. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Pass to Hield. Shoots the 3. Again, Hield missing. Denver leading by 5. Porter kicks to Saric. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here is Moody. Pass to Kuminga. It's stolen by Saric. That shot off. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Nuggets ahead as they end the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Gary Payton II is out there with Curry. And it's Green. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Watson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Warriors trail by 10. Here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with another miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Murray with it. Now Payton defending. Jokic passes to Brown. Back to Jokic. Takes a 3. The rebound by Payton.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Murray against Payton. Here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Payton. Murray looking around. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Outside Curry. Curry on the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Jokic with the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Green in the high post. And Brown pulls it down. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 11-point game. There's a good screen. From the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Nuggets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Watson for three. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Al.
the Los Angeles starters. Rui Hachimura is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's James. Then there's Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Denver, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And there's James from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Jokic. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. James passes to Doncic. James outside. And it's James with the jam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Murray against James. Jokic passes to Gordon. Puts up a 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Jokic the screen. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Screen by James. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Gordon outside. The 3-ball. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Murray against James. Murray passes to Watson. Back to Murray. Blocked! Gordon against James. Gordon with a steal. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Tries it from the top of the key. It's Hayes with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
James outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Gordon can't hit. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Takes it inside. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
A nice shot by Watson.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside to the paint. And slam dunk by James.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Here's Murray. Another shot. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Watson. And the bucket is good. And that makes it a tie ball game. So it's the Lakers now. And James launches it from deep. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Doncic passes to James. Murray deciding where to go with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by James. Here's Finney-Smith. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Murray against James. The drive by Murray. Pass to Jokic. That three's off the mark. The Lakers shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
And the shot goes in.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Out to Gordon from outside the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets trail. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And here's Gordon. He's got 10. Here he goes. And he can't jam it through. Doncic outside. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Doncic has got 6.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Pass to Jokic from downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hayes finds James. Jacks up a 3. Watson with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And I like how Gordon lets the game come to him. That's why he's able to take over at times.
And he lobs it up to the... Yes, sir! LeBron James! And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Murray against James. Gordon with a screen on James. Here's Murray. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Rui Hachimura, and it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Denver shooting their first free throw of the contest. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Reeves against Šarić. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Porter. Najee sets a screen. There's the three. And Michael Porter hits from deep. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Floats one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Lakers ahead. They're up by one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Shake Milton. Alex Len is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Connect in at the small forward position. Westbrook against Reeves. Pass to Milton. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Lynn. Outside Milton. 4 on the clock. Šarić with some nice D. And the Nuggets shooting the rock well at 46%. Porter from outside. And Milton pulls it down. And Milton's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Outside Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. There's a screen by Lynn. Reeves, the pass to Lynn. Outside Vanderbilt. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Inside, knocks it loose. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Porter. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Westbrook outside. The 3. Len pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 3. Reeves with the ball. And he's off from 17.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Lynn passes to Reeves. Fires the three. He's off on that one.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
The Nuggets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Down low.
This kid Connect has some real bounce in his step, which makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Saric against Vanderbilt. Saric outside. Now the Lakers moving it up.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Strother. Westbrook against Reeves. Here's Strother. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Saric for 3. And another miss by Denver. The Lakers lead by 5. Here's Lynn. Pass to Reeves. 11 seconds left in the third. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
It'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Los Angeles leading by 7. After a quick break, we're coming right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And there's James from the arc. Oh, James knocks down the triples.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Jokic, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Nuggets on D. Now here's Doncic. The shot by James, no good.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And for Los Angeles, their shooting has been great. 57%.
Wow!
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Doncic outside. They swipe it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Watson with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. And here's Jokic outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now James. Here's Finney Smith. The shot's good on the assist by James.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Watson. Nice move. Sent away. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Lakers on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. From the arc. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Murray with the 3.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Doncic with it. He's against Watson. Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Here comes Luka. There's the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Brown. For 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
James against Gordon. Hayes with a screen on Gordon. James passes to Hayes. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Here's Brown. He's marked by Finney Smith. Driving to the basket. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Doncic right side. On the wing, Finney Smith. No good on the 3. Nuggets trail by 4. Brown passes to Jokic. Gordon outside. Here's Brown. He's defended by Hayes. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:02 left in the fourth. Here's Brown. Jokic the screen. Clock at 4. Over Finney Smith. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Jumps up. Count it.
And we know Murray can get it done in these big moments. I mean, he can be just fearless.
Doncic outside. James outside. Doncic a screen on Murray. James inside. He's against Murray. Here's Hayes. Count it!
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
Up top, Watson. This would tie it. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and
some great... Guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And now the Lakers starting group. Luka Doncic out there with James. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hachimura in at the power forward.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Butler against LeBron. To the inside. Curry with the steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
It's taken away by Payton. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Out to the wing. Here's Post. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Post has got 5.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Back to Doncic. James, a screen on Payton. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel, James.
Curry against Hachimura. Curry on the wing. 5 points in the game. Butler with the ball. Working on Finney-Smith. Post misses the shot. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron with it. Butler covering. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Kicks it out to James. Doncic with a screen on Butler. On the wing, Doncic. 6 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Yep, it counts.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
Curry against James. Curry deciding where to go with it. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James outside. And James throws it down.
They try to be up on LeBron James, and when he gets a little bit of room to shoot off the screen, just like that, great rhythm, that's good.
Curry against LeBron. They set the pick. Three-pointer. The shot by Curry, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Third team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Curry against James. Curry is inside. Now Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He hits both from the stripe. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the three. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Curry, that's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to James. Back to Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic with it. He's got 11. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Pass to post. They in the corner.
2 minutes.
Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Right wing, and stolen by Butler. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. And stolen by James. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
A minute 42 left in the first half of the game.
Golden State foul.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Post.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Hachimura with it. Now Green defending. 5 to shoot. James, the pass to Hachimura. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And that one's good. Green.
Well, Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Here's LeBron. He's got 7. Doncic outside. And the Lakers with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And it's Butler missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. James gets inside and finishes.
And once he gets down in the paint, there's not much you're going to do to stop the King.
Up top, Curry. Butler in the corner. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Moses Moody. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Healed in a 2-guard. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
2 points. That one goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
On the wing, Reeves. Into the lane. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
He gets that one. And the Warriors lead by 1.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Reeves the pass to James. Missed inside. Warriors shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Pass to Moody. There's the pick. Back to Jackson Davis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Jackson Davis with it. Golden State moving it around.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. And he banks in the layup. Reeves has got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Healed outside. Stolen by Len. Down low. Poked away. Kuminga with it. He's picked up by James. Kuminga against James. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Really out of the right place defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
Jackson Davis with it. Defended by Reeves. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he can't get the first one.
Trace Jackson Davis. 2 shots.
That one is no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to connect. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Golden State. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Reeves. They now take the lead. Reeves has got 9 points in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Podziemski. Good on the triple. Podziemski's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Reeves. Len passes to Reeves. Lock at 6. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Podziemski. Now Jackson Davis. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Reeves. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Len. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Moody. Shoots over connect. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rui Hachimura out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Jackson Hayden. And it's Doncic in at the point. Right side Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Pulls up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 11 points for LeBron.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Curry against James. The kick outside to Butler. Butler on the move. Count that one. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
And here they come. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Craig. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Payton. Goes up with a stripe. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Warriors leading by 11. It's stolen by Hachimura. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupted in terms of what they've done defensively.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Rebounded by the Lakers. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Here's the lob. LeBron flies through the air.
And another great performance here from LeBron on the offensive end. Man, that is the norm.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That's to Curry. We've got 1:55 left in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:50 left to play in the final quarter. LeBron is doubled to the right side. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Lakers working the ball around now. James against Butler. 4 on the clock. Releases. James, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Curry on the wing. James defending. Here's Post. Over in the corner, Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game from deep. James cooking from deep.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Green in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Green kicks to Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's post. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Doncic looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Post. And so it's Golden State with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And a deep 3 from Curry. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry.
grab. When you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the 3.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
So it's Denver now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Murray looking around. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside Curry, they set a pick. Into the lane. Jokic grabs the board. And stolen by Green. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Outside Curry, Kuminga with a screen on Murray. Outside Kuminga, lets the 3 fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gordon against Green. Gordon on the take. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Golden State basketball.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers, every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Here's the pick. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Butler with a steal. Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Murray against Butler. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Curry. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Murray against Butler. Launches it. Rebound by Post.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr, and obviously facing Nikola Jokic was the first topic of conversation. Coach told me they don't hand out MVP awards. The Joker is one of the most talented players in league history, and he's 7 feet. It's unreal. In terms of how to stop Jokic, he laughed and said, I don't think anyone has that answer, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Brown. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Shot is good by Gordon.
Three-pointer.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Murray against Curry. Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Green for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Outside Murray. From downtown, and again, Denver with a 3.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Outside Curry. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Denver has possession. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with a... This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Curry looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Warriors ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Green.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Here's Jokic. It's tipped. Butler with the ball.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Pass to Brown. Over to the left wing. Watson drills it from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Curry against Murray. Curry, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
3 on the clock. Here's Post. Uses the glass on the layup. Post has got his first basket.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Murray up top. Butler covering. Gordon with a screen on Butler. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Green.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Butler passes to Curry. Knocked away. And they're running. Here's Brown. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Oh, Curry from way out there.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Murray against Butler. Got a hand on it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Here's Murray. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
This one for 3. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. It's good.
Looking unstoppable. Even the foul can't hold back Curry's shot.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender. If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
A nice shot by Watson. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Curry creates inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Brown. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Buddy Hield. Moody is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Looney in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. The Warriors lead by 15. Outside Moody, pass to Looney. Out to Hield. Jackson-Davis with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Hield from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Westbrook taking his time here. Saric outside. Fires from deep. And they get it back. The shot by Najee, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Looney. To the middle. Here's Hield. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Looney passes to Hield. Drops in the layup for 2. Hield's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a 3-point shooter.
And Westbrook draws the double. Pass to Saric. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Hield against Westbrook. And he dumps it down.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Here's Strother. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 19. Here's Jackson-Davis. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Strother. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver shooting their first free throw of the evening. Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Hield passes to Looney. Now Jackson-Davis.
The third, 2 minutes.
Outside Moody. 5 on the clock. Looney the screen. The 3 is up. Moody misses. Nuggets trail by 18. Here's Strother. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Hield from outside. Strother grabs a miss. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Outside Moody. Softly drops in the floater.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Hield against Westbrook. Warriors with the rebound. Hield drives in. Moody on the wing. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to Hield. Beyond the arc. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Nuggets trail by 16. It's stolen. Outside Moody. And he makes it. Moody's got his second basket of the game. Denver has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Now Westbrook. Saric, a screen on Hield with 4 on the clock. Westbrook can't hit. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Dave Watson is out there with Christian Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
What's the saying? 80% of success is just showing up. And guess what? Butler shows up every night.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Curry. Six to shoot. They get it back. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Green finds Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Porter from outside. Rebounded by Green.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Kuminga. The kick out, Curry. Fast break, here come the Nuggets.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The Warriors lead by 22. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. There's the triple. He got a piece of it. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. From deep, Jokic hits the trifecta. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Nuggets trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Watson passes to Porter. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. There's 1:47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Curry. Got it. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Butler against Porter. Out to the right wing. Kuminga finds Green. Shot clock at 6. Green with a screen on Porter. Butler with the ball. Checked by Gordon. And here's Green from the arc. Tip!
Long arms and just great instinct. That's how Gordon finds the big block opportunity.
1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
They shoot again! Kuminga's shot is off. And here's Denver, trailing by 17. Pass to Porter. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. And he lays it up and in.
Porter Jr.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their act.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.